Hello everyone, this is an attempt at a collection tour. Please bear with me though, my lens on this camera is not happy and it won't focus sometimes. I thought it had been fixed but it's still not happy. So bear with me on that one. I haven't done a collection tour before but I felt like it was probably about time I did one. Where move this table and hopefully my camera's going to work. Please ignore the cobwebs. There we go. So this is my Ruffian Conga. We have Ruffian at the front, Rachel Alexandra, Black Caviar, American Pharaoh and Rags to Riches. And we have Sato, who's up here with them now. Next would be the Smarty Jones Conga, which is just Frankel, Secretariat, Rushmore and the Polar Pony, who I've now named Hemingway. God, let's zoom in, is this going to work? It's a bit sticky. Over there is my Trail of the Painted Ponies horse. It's the only one I have. Come on, focus. No, doesn't want to. Oh, maybe. Along with my BMX resin I won in 2019, my first BMX, and some unpainted jumps, which one day might have some paint on them. Okay, over here, this is my show jumping warm blood Conga. I have 9. I have Royal Caliber, which I named Rockstar. And we have the Celtic Fling horse Ballino Castle, who I've named One Last Fling. Next we have USA Jumper, who is named Mon Amour because I got him on Valentine's Day. This one here, the Show Jumping Warm Blood original one, is Baloos and Royals. And then we have this guy, Flexible, who I've named Needs More Chili, after Chilly Morning. Over here, Mongammon, which is now Extreme Ways. We have Jewel, who is named Leonidas. My daughter calls Spirit. She's not far wrong though, is it? He does look a bit like Spirit. Oh, this one here, the Ideal Warmblood, he is now Riverdance. And Cedric is called Concord. I'm sorry, my camera is not happy, does not want to focus today. Right, over here, ow, we have my Captain Warmblood Conga. So we have, what's his name? Lionel. I work with a Lionel. That's Lionel. He's now called Fire and Honour. This is now Porcelain Bird Song, which I bought off my friend Laura, and this is the original True North, who's now called King of the North. Let's lift this down a little bit. This is my unpainted Upton resin. Are you focusing, camera? I can't see. You might be. And I can't wait to get him painted. Haven't quite decided yet. And then we have the Bristols. The bay is now named Gloucester. Actually, the name came off my daughter Ria. And King of Pearls, who was very much a bit of an impulse buy. He's my only hairy horse. I'm trying to keep it that way. No more hairies. Okay, along here then, more jumpers. This is my Perlino Spotted Aerosmith with his rosettes. This one is my Chestnut Last Time, which is a portrait of my old horse Callum. It's painted by my friend Natalie Nimblet of Nomad Horses, so go and check her out because she is phenomenal. And I'm going to try, but yeah, exactly what I thought. The detail that she does on the eyes is just amazing. So that's Ice Fire and Hydale Highway. And little Tilly, another one of Natalie's. That was a Christmas present. And this boy is a portrait of my first pony, Harley. Focus. By Soooo I. You can see Harley and Callum photos in the background, just about. I'm gonna go over again. There we go. Some customs. Custom Heartbreaker foal. I can't remember who painted him. I wish I'd written it down when I bought him. Can't remember. If you did it, please let me know. Someone in the States. But he's now what's his name? Glimmer of Gold, which is Zafiro next to him, who is a Deb Brown custom. In fact, Deb did my Perlino Aerosmith as well. Two little collectors, little presents I have from my lovely friends. And I, who is amazing and one of my, I'd probably say my favourite OF brayer, to be honest. Down here, I must say I have a space for Uffington whenever I manage to get hold of one of those. Hopefully this Brayer Fest. Right, along here, this is the Arab row now. So this is, you're not going to focus, are you? No. There we go. The black one, Peter Stone, is Obsidian, and she is a very angry bear, designer horse, one of my favourites. She's got such an angry face on her. I don't know if you can even see it because my camera's not happy. Then we have the Rhapsody in Black, which is now a quest. We have Kaylee, which is my name, so I had to have her. Next is a custom that I did, my Namo Paymo horse in 2020. I won't zoom in too much on her because there you see how terrible some of the job is, but I would like to redo her mane and tail at some point when I'm a bit better. These two are brothers. These are Cocoa Beach and Cocoa Mirage, and they are designer horses. So Cocoa Beach is on the Blue Angel, and Cocoa Mirage is on the, I don't know how you say it, Bose? That one. Oh no! One of my rosettes has fallen down. Along here we have some more Arabians. This is Mind Blown. He is my favourite designer horse. He's got such an amazing dappling and he's got such a brilliant expression. He's so angry. And we have Empress next to him. I think they have some kind of running joke going here. And then these three. So we have Summer Reunion, which is the Sorrel, Underscore, which is the Seal Bay, and Unwritten, who is a limited edition of 6, whose name actually is Unwritten, but I really liked his name, so I kept it. Along here, I'm sorry if it gets a bit dark. I actually have lights on in this room now. So we have a braided Arabian. He is Kambasar, and his brother Kassab, both in the Perlino. Along here we have Serpent Dream, the Roan Tobiano, Keep Dreaming, who is, what's his name? Daydreamer was the original name, and Kaleidoscope is another designer horse in Champagne. And then this guy is Ignitus, who is in the light chestnut with a bit of chrome. Okay, down. Ow, I've just whacked my leg on an ice cream truck. My daughter's ice cream truck. Here we go. Northern Dancer, which is, I only got him because he was my horse's great granddad. Really wish they chose a better mould to put him on. We have flipping heck, what's her name? I've named her Bejeweled, and her foal is Jewel Tider. Along here we have Spirit Catcher and Saint Solidus, who were my BMX winners. Spirit Catcher, the mare, she won reserve OF traditional. I think it was something along those lines. I can't remember now. It was 2 years ago. So she's one of my favourites. This seems to be the winner's shelf at the moment. There's quite a lot of rosettes on here. I need to find another way of storing them. Then we have our 2 stablemates and Karina and Celine. So we're now, the mare is time lapse and the foal is after hours. And we go along. Some warm bloods. And a thoroughbred. This is Silver Dollar, painted by Little Owl Studios, by Alicia Bucherri. He is a portrait of Silver Dollar in Red Dead Redemption, but probably just a little more grey to make him more realistic. And then we have Verdades, Celtic Salinero, and Mr. Horace. Verdades is now Warrior's Dance. Salinero doesn't have a name yet. And Mr. Horace is King Alfred, because I know the real horse is called Alf. And then we have our Tortillus. All of them particularly, well, Fabian and Tortillus are particularly unhappy because they don't have any stands. And the Winter Wonderland I've called Quantum. Fabian is First Love. And Tortillus is Total Eclipse. Fabian only recently broke his stand. It's really annoyed me. Over here we have Orion. He's now Pearl of Orion. We have Fantastico and Triumphant Dude, which are my 2 copper foxes. This is Dragon Master, this little Valegro, and Nighton. I'm really annoyed because after I'd taken this photo, I knocked him over and now he's got a mark on his belly. Over here is one of my favourite prize-winning ponies. This is Dream Stare, and that's all of his rosettes, and I need to find some way of hanging them up somewhere, along with this bad boy. Along, which was hung up on the door until just now. Anyway, I've got Valegro and the golden Valegro, who's quite often pinched by my daughter. She says it's hers. Anyway, down here we have a little custom stablemate, and I won this in a raffle at Inspirations. This is the, what's his name, Latigo done it, which was actually a prize that Dreamstar won for winning overall prize in a photo in the Mitten Model Horses photo show. Next is a designer horse-ish. This is Job's a Good'un, and there's another custom stablemate which I dug out of my box. I bought it when I was in my teens in school, and I can't remember who did it anymore. It's a long time ago I bought that one. This one is Spot Me Impressed, or Impress Me Shannon, is his normal name. And he was my very first traditional horse that was bought for me by my parents for something like my 16th or 17th birthday. This is obviously Pepto Boonsmall, I think that's how you say it. I've called him Fall of Syrah. His head collar isn't on properly. I obviously haven't put it on. Next one is Baby Flo, who I've named Firestarter. And then Meet Me in Montana is her name. Shut this one up now. Where's that one's done? Oh, at the bottom I have some pouches, a case which is too small to fit most of my horses, annoyingly. Dolls and tack, just somewhat organised. I haven't got my book of breed cards. Right. I'll go along here. Okay, so these are my designer horse thoroughbreds. It's the very first ones at the back in Cremello. my favourite colour. I was slightly annoyed that they left the mane and tail white. Then we have Moon Gold, who is he's the ocean wave tail variation, but the tail is actually swishing the wrong way, which is quite cool. He is in the pearly white with blue eyes to make a proper cremello, and I really like him. He's one of my favourites. Next on here is Internet, who is a chestnut Sabino thoroughbred with a tucked head and slightly tucked in tail, which you probably can't really see. Excuse the dust. Even with doors, they still get dusty. This one is a windswept thoroughbred mare in Silver Bay, and she has one blue eye and one brown. And I really like her too. These two, so the first one, Heedley Britannia, is, I've named her Ria's Britannia, and Winks, I've named Universal Hollyhocks, after my two girls, my two little terrors. I love them really, but they are nightmares. Most little stablemate thoroughbred accidental conger. So I bought this little splash white one here from Chestnut Ridge because I really liked him. And then I was gifted, oh, what's his name? Grayson, the Sabino thoroughbred by Laura. And then I ended up with Jersey for Christmas by Laura, and the little Palomino from my other friend Alice for Christmas. So it's sort of become a bit of a joke now. I keep getting walking thoroughbreds. I'm certainly not complaining, but I'm trying not to collect stablemates. Over here is a few more. The Cantering Warmblood mare is one I got out of a blind bag, and the dark brown one is one I painted years ago, which I won't show you a close up because it's terrible. As I'm sat here, I might as well go down here. So we have Port C, who is now Targaryen Secret, and Brunello, who's Lance to Gold. They arrived at the same time, so along with True North, so I kept the Game of Thrones theme going. With the Palomino Marwari. This brute is something I'm working on. He was a phoenix, SBH phoenix, so Clydesdale. I've hacked him apart and stuck him back together again, and all sorts has been going on with him. He needs a mane and a tail, and then I need to decide between bay or blue roan. But I finally have him standing, which is taken forever. Over here are the two Vannas. So we have the Bay Tobiano is Sink the Lighthouse, and Cheesecake is now called Piece of Cake. And we have our three little Vannas down here who don't have names. The mini solar ones are presents from friends at Christmas. And down here we have a dead spider. I need to clean it out. Some more warm bloods of the stablemate variety, which I'm not supposed to be collecting, but I end up having anyway. 4 of them are customs. The first 2 are done by me, so they're terrible. The blue one is he was a prize on Model Horse Blab. And the Sabino was on Blab again, but it was a swap. And then I think I won this one in a raffle, and he's the glow-in-the-dark one. Let's just talk that one over. I probably should clean out the spider. Okay, and over here we have my copper foxes. It's a little bit dark in here, but we have Celtic Warrior. He was an accident. I ordered a Sovereign and Fabio, and what I had was Sovereign and Celtic Warrior. I messaged Becky and asked her if he was meant for somebody else, and he wasn't, so I bought him as well, and then got Fabio delivered. His little rosettes. He is now called Drake Traphathus, which apparently means troublesome dragon, because he's cheeky. And I honestly think if he was real, he'd be the type of horse that would just let himself out his stable and would disappear into the feed room. Sovereign, who is now Drake Or, which is a golden dragon. This guy here, Bertie. I don't know what possessed me to give these horses Welsh names. I'm going to have to try and pronounce them. Let's just say his name is, I think it's Friendly Dragon in Welsh. Here we have Drake Era, which is Snow Dragon, and Drake Caerphilly, which is Caerphilly Dragon, after Caerphilly in Wales. And then we have Drake Brenhinol, who I think is Royal Dragon. And they have a small custom done by me. And down here is my old little carpet herd. Terrible custom done by me, who I want to redo one day. And these guys will probably go to my kids when they reach an appropriate age. Well, I might have to fix somebody's leg though. Somebody's missing a leg. There, but that's my collection. And I didn't realise it was going to take this long, I'll be honest. Anyway, thank you if you made it this far along, for bearing with me. That's my guys. Focus, camera, focus. Camera says no. Oh well. Thank you very much, and hopefully I can update it soon with some more purchases once I go back to work.